Welcome, I'm Rihanna from Rihanna VO Yoga, and today you're joining me for a vinyasa practice. So it's all levels, so just work at your own pace and do what you can. The only props you need is a block. So if you've got a block, take a block. If you don't have a block, use something else similar to this. We're going to start with this on our back. So laying down for me. Put the block underneath your upper back, so not your lower back, your upper back. Just pop it into that space, and then you can cross your legs in Utkatasana, or soles of the feet together, or straight legs, whatever feels good, but ideally Utkatasana, and then let the head just drop on back. If this is not good on your back already, you can take the block out, or if you need something extra underneath your head, put a little cushion or something there, and then just start in this space, start to release through the front of the hip flexors, and find this beautiful openness opening through the chest and the collarbones, and relax the neck. And just use these few moments of practice here together to arrive. So first and foremost, it's important to arrive in the space so that you can fully be part of this practice. And we can understand this practice is about the process and the potential of feeling good and the potential of santosha, contentment. So just soften your eyes and start to connect with the breath. So for this practice, we're going to practice with the intention of detachment. So detachment is sometimes seen as a really negative thing, but detachment gives space for contentment, santosha, one of my favorite words in the Sanskrit language. So in order to acquire things in this world, we have to relinquish our attachment to them. Set an intention, but relinquish your attachment to the outcome of this process, whether it be the practice of yoga and the outcome of the final pose, or in your life. Instead, we just be in the process. Starting to breathe, inhaling, exhaling as you soften through your shoulders and open more in the front of your chest there. So some words from the Bhagavad Gita. Those who are motivated only by desire for the fruits of actions are miserable. For those are constantly anxious about the results of what they do. This practice not to be about the results, but about the space and the contentment. Just take a few more breaths there, really open up through the front of your chest. And then when you feel settled and a little bit freer through the chest, take the block out, place it to the side. Let yourself lay flat on your back and pull your knees gently into your chest. We'll start with a few little spinal twists, arms out to the side, knees drop over to the left, just gently. And just free up, start to spin the chest towards the ceiling, opening through the upper side of your body. Spin the heart space towards the ceiling. Good, inhale back to center, exhale the knees the other way. Rolling through the side, just freeing up all the way through the vertebrae. Good, and then come back to center. And hug the knees to the chest. Pull the chin in, pull the forehead in, squeeze. And you'll gently make your way all the way to seated. So maybe drop back to the left or to the right and bring yourself all the way up. Just take a comfortable seat, crossing your legs, resting on your knees. You can rest on your block as well if that's more comfortable for you. Just do whatever feels right. And then rest your hands down your knees. And we'll start by opening up through the neck and the shoulders before we jump straight into it. So just lengthen your spine, and then you're going to take your left arm out to the side, put your right hand up and over on your ear, and then pull down through that ear, reaching through the other hand. Just keep reaching through your fingers, drop your shoulders down away from your ears, and find all the space you can between your left fingers and your right elbow. Breathe. So that Ujjayi breath starts. Beautiful inhale, exhale even. And you're going to lower your left forearm down to the earth. So you can put it on the block if you need the block, or you can put your hand down, or you can put your forearm down. Bring this top hand behind the back of your head and spin it open. Really start to shine the openness of your chest up and breathe there. Keep pulling down through this hip. Don't let this hip come up. Keep it there. And then just breathe into your chest. 2. And 1, come all the way up. We're going to go the other way now. Extend out through the right arm, left arm up and over. Bit of pressure down on the head as you drop it to the side. Drop down through both your shoulders and extend through your fingers. Just reaching, creating space. Pull the ribs back towards the spine so you already start finding that connection with the center. So in the practice today, we're going to find flow, repetition, consistency. Drop that right elbow down, or on the block, or on the hand, and then spin the chest open. Breathe. So we're going to jump straight into it and find some warmth and our sun salutes. And then towards the end of the practice, we find some nice heart opening before we come on down and find Shavasana. Before we know it, we'll be there. Come all the way back up. Good, interlace both hands behind the back of the head, pull the elbows beside the ears, and just drop the forehand down towards the chest. Pull your belly button in and start to round your spine a little bit. As much pressure as feels natural for you on the back of your neck. Really curl your spine and see if you can feel it all the way down the back of your spine, maybe right down to your tailbone even. Maybe just let your head drop from right to left a couple of times. Holding all the tension in our shoulders that we tend to hold when stress gets high and things start to happen that are out of our control. Let them go now. Be content to be in this space. Good. Lengthen all the way back up. And then come over onto your hands and knees when you're ready. And unfold into your first downward dog. So spread the fingers wide, lift the tailbone high. Inner shoulders wrap outwards. Start to think about maybe bending and straightening your knees a couple of times to feel out the back of the hamstrings if maybe this is the first thing you've done in the morning when you've first woken up. Or maybe you've been at the office all day and you've been sitting, so now it's the first time you've actually stretched this space. As the head drops upside down, we give our opportunity to maybe be in a place of a different perspective. Look at the fingers, make sure the middle fingers are facing directly forward and you're grabbing on through the palm of the hand as it presses into the earth. The fingers should be able to lift up as you press the heel away and then lower the fingers back down. Make sure you're not flaring the ribs out here, keep the ribs connected to the spine and separate the sit bones. Heels slightly turned out, toes slightly turned in. Don't lock the legs, soften them. And just take a few breaths there. Really elongating out through the spine. Good, lower the knees all the way back down to the earth. Then we're going to start with a little bit of a flow. So inhale, lift your chest up, pull the heel of the hands back towards you, broaden through the front of your chest. And then pull your belly button in, exhale, go back, downward dog. Good, drop the knees back down. Inhale, pull the sternum forward, open through the front of the heart, heels draw back. Exhale, round your spine, belly button draws in, tailbone lifts high. One more just like that, knees down, inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, downward dog. Good, lower the knees all the way back down. Walk the knees back a little bit further than what they are now. And then you're going to lower your chest towards the earth. So if when you lower your chest down, your bottom goes back, walk your hands further forward. So you want your bottom right above your knees. So you're in like a puppy dog position, so a low downward dog. Chest drops as far as you can. Chin rests on the earth if possible. So you want to feel a stretch through your shoulders. If you're a rib flarer, which means your back is really flexy, close your ribs in so you can try to feel a little bit more through your shoulders. And just breathe. Just freeing up through the body before we start to move with a bit of pace. Letting go of what the pose actually looks like at this point and just feeling it. Good. Gently walk the hands back towards you. Find yourself back on your hands and knees evenly. Inhale, push your sternum forward, pull the heel of the hands back. Exhale, fold it back, downward dog. Good, raise up high on the tippy toes and then bend the right knee, straighten the left. Just press out through the back of the left leg. Keep solid in the arms here, don't lean to one side or the other. And then swap sides. Downward dog is a really beautiful place to call home. So allow it to start to feel like your pose. What do you need to modify at this point? Remember, if the hamstrings are tight, soften the knees, press the chest back a little bit. Keep the ribs connected to the spine. Let's all roll forward, high plank. One long line. Doesn't take long for your body to say, hey, I'm in high plank and I'm working hard. So think about wrapping the inner shoulders outwards, pulling in through your center, firing up through your whole body. And already we start to find a little bit of warmth in this space. Put your knees down if you need to. Chaturanga all the way down to the floor. Inhale, roll the chest open, Cobra. Breathe. Exhale, downward dog. Deep Ujjayi breath, inhale, exhale is always even. And then slowly take the hands and walk them back to the feet. In Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of the mat. Soften through the knees just a little bit. Cup hold of the elbows, gently rock from side to side. Relax the head and neck completely. Roll the shoulders maybe just a few times, just freeing up. You take the hands behind the back, interlace the palms. Take an inhale, press the chest up, look forward towards me, open through the front of your heart. And then exhale, fold your body over your legs. Pull in through your center, so your center is working to help draw you down. Your hands relax down over your head, but pull your, if your shoulders are really, really tight here, you can hold onto a strap instead. If your shoulders are really open, push your palms together to make the stretch a little bit more. Relax the neck completely. Maybe turn the head to the right and to the left. Good, release the head. Drop the hands towards the earth. Bend the knees so your belly is resting on your thighs. Ground down through your feet, drop your tailbone down and slowly roll up through your spine, rooting down through the feet to stand all the way up. Bring the shoulders right up towards the ears. Take an inhale and exhale, roll them down. Okay, step on forward to the front of the mat. So Tadasana, toes together, heels slightly apart, so you're in one long line here in your body. Draw the ribs back towards the spine. Let's take the hands to heart center just for a moment. Close the eyes. Find the intention to experience this practice, this moment, to find a place of santosha, contentment. Detach from everything else and just feel your presence. Start to think about the cinching in of the waist, Mula Bandha ons, that beautiful lock from the base of the spine draws all the way in and up. Let's just start with a few rounds of Surya Namaskara. First round, just the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, offer the chest forward. Exhale, fold it on down. Inhale, stand back up, push into the feet, reach the arms wide, come all the way back up, look up towards the hands. Exhale, Hatsana Samastiti. Hands down beside you and go again. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold, softness in the knees, don't lock the back of the legs. Inhale, halfway. This time we're going to step back into high plank. Ground the hands, step back, nice long high plank. Let's take an extra breath here. Open through the collarbones, pull in through your center. Knees if you need to. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, cobra, inhale, pull the chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths here. So same again, if the hammies are still feeling a little bit tight, soft in the knees, chest presses back. Maybe adjust from side to side. So this pose is never just static hanging out, yeah? So really work the arms. Really start to think about this length from the crown of the head to the tailbone, always elongating in that space as much as you can. Breathing. Middle finger stays facing forward. Pulling the belly button in and up, Uddiyana Bandha. 2. And 1. Come up onto your tippy toes, look forward, bend your knees, big step, right leg, left leg forward between your hands. Inhale, halfway, offer the heart. Exhale, fold, soften. Inhale, root down through the feet to rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Exhale, Hatsana Samastiti. Good, and again, second side, left leg will step back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Start to feel that energy of your own practice. Inhale, offer the heart. Hands down, left leg, right leg, high plank. Fire up through the center, fire up through the legs, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, roll the chest up, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog. So just think about lifting up the toes. So your toes are really active, your fingers are really active. Breathe. Just checking you're not locking the back of the legs. Ribs are connected to the spine. Neck and head is completely free. Now start to breathe into the sides of your ribs. How much expansion can you find there as you deeply breathe? Inhale. Exhale. Soften your gaze. Let your eyes just be soft. 2. And 1. Come up onto your tippy toes. Look forward. Bend your knees. Left leg, right leg gently steps forward between your hands. Inhale, halfway. Heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, soften the legs, push into the heels, reach up. Exhale, Hatsana Samastiti. We have 2 more rounds, jumping if you wish, if not, just stay with the step. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway. Hands down, step or jump back. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, roll the chest up. Exhale, downward dog. Taking a variation in this downward dog, you're going to take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. And I'll take a twist. So keep both your heels down and then look up underneath your left arm if you can. Keep this left shoulder wrapping outwards as much as possible. Relax your neck. Try not to pull the weight to the left too much, so wrap the left hip backwards. Keep solid in the left arm. 2. And 1. Release the right hand down. Take the same thing on the second side. Left hand comes across. Both heels stay firm. So if your heels don't touch the ground, still keep even weight in both your legs. Spin around. Make sure the ribs don't flare out. Pull them in towards the spine. Wrap the inner edge of the shoulder outwards. Look underneath the right arm. Stay really solid in both your legs and your arms. And breathe. Every time you exhale, draw your ribs back towards your spine to stay really connected. 2. And 1. Both hands down. Beautiful. Come up onto the tippy toes. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump, your choice. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, stand, reach up all the way. Exhale, Hatsana Samastiti. Last round, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale to feel the warmth coming in your body. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, chest lifts. Hands down, step or flow. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Good. So step your feet a little bit closer to the heel of your hands now. Right hand outside left leg. So same as last time. Right hand comes across first. Okay. This time, shimmy your right foot a little bit closer towards your left leg. Plug in. The left shoulder wraps out towards the left side. Left inner shoulder. Then lift the right leg off the floor. Just really, really gently, but activate that right leg. Breathe. Pull in through your center. If you fall, try again. Keep wrapping the left hip backwards and the inner edge of the left shoulder outwards. Gaze at the floor and find your dristi. Energize the right leg. Breathe. 2. And 1. Exhale, put it down. Release. If you fell, don't be discouraged. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's the process. It's not the final pose. Right, left hand outside right leg. So step the feet a bit closer to the heel of the hands. It will help you a little bit to stay more stable. Obviously, if your heels are down here, it makes it a little bit easier. Stay strong. Wrap the right hip backwards. Shimmy the left foot across a little bit. Stay really solid. Find your gaze point. Then gently lift the left leg. As soon as you lift the left leg off the floor, activate it. If it's hanging around like a little wet noodle, it'll make you fall over. Pull the right hip backwards. Now think about what's happening in your center. Turn it on. Find your gaze. Breathe. 3. Right hip back. Inner edge of right shoulder out. So you stay really solid there. 2. And 1. Exhale, put it down, both hands down. Take 1 breath there. Inhale. Exhale. Tip your toes. Look forward, bend your knees. Step or jump. Inhale, halfway, off with the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, arms wide, come all the way up. Intention is all over the body now. Exhale, Hatsana. We have no time to be anywhere else. Last round, just normal downward dog. Inhale, reach the arms. If you feel like going a little bit quicker, a little bit slower, move at your own pace. We'll all get back to downward dog when you're ready. The inhale always takes you up. The exhale always takes you down. Use your knees if you need to. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just keep working at your own pace. And exhale, downward dog. Find your downward dog and breathe. So that's last Surya Namaskara A. Now we move to Surya Namaskara B with a couple of little variations. Keeping up the pace, keeping up the warmth, keeping up the connection in every part of your body so we make space for the potential of Santosha. Tippy toes. Look forward. Strong in the arms, bend the knees, jump. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, Urdhva all the way, look up. Exhale, Hatsana Samastiti. Hands down beside you. Let's go bend your knees, Utkatasana chair pose. So bend your knees deeply, reach your arms. Automatically when you do this, your booty sticks out. Close your ribs in and feel your tailbone draw down. That's really, really important. Now check your knees are behind your toes. Variation here, cup hold of your elbows, put them over your head. When you do that, your booty sticks out again. Pull your ribs back in, bend down. Push your head back, keep your ribs in. Constant. Head back, arms back. Ribs in, tail down. Squat deeper. Make sure your knees are behind your toes. Lift your toes. Breathe.
Feel the center really working. 2. And 1. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway. Hands down, step or float. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, roll the chair. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg inhale, 3-legged dog. So slight variation here on Surya Namaskara B. Bend the knee, drop the heel to the bum. Pull the ribs in. Good. Take a few breaths there. And then come forward, bring your knee to your nose. And then take it back. Open it out. Open, bend and stretch towards your bottom. When you come forward, bring your knee right into your nose. Kiss your knee. Push your shoulders over your wrists. Last time, go back. This time you're going to step the foot all the way between the hands. And we're coming up for Virabhadrasana 1. Back foot down 45 before you step up. Solidify the legs. Inhale. Find the warmth, find the fire. Right hip back, left hip forward. Ribs connect, tailbone drops slightly. Reach up through the arms. Your choice, palms open, palms together. Totally whatever you like. Breathe. Bend your front knee. You should have a right angle here. Energy through that mound underneath your big toe. Breathe right into your chest without letting your ribs come out. 2. And 1. Exhale, hands back down. Step back, high plank. Silently. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, roll the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Second side, same. Left leg inhale. Open the hips, drop the heel to the bottom. Keep the ribs drawing back, so don't let it come out. Don't sink, hold it all together. Feel that stretch, find the space. Good, square it back off. Come forward, knee to nose. Kiss it on in, shoulders right over the wrists. And go back. So don't cheat and not bring your shoulders over your wrists, yeah? Find the strength. Come forward, shoulders over the wrists, knee to nose. And go back. Last time, same thing to transition, knee to nose. And then step the foot between the hands. Back foot 45, Vira 1. Solid in the feet, step up, 1 movement. Be really committed through the legs. Breathe. Ribs connect back towards the spine. Energy in the outside of that right foot. Bend the front knee. Shoulders down. Arms can always be separate or together. Totally up to you what you need at this point. Get really solid in the legs. Drag the left heel backwards. 2. And 1. Exhale, hands down. Step back silently. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths in your downward dog. Relax your head. Bring your breath back to a normal pace. Wrap the inner edges of your shoulders outwards so you find that broadness and that evenness across both the front and the back of your body. Good. 2. And 1. Tippy toes, look forward, bend your knees, step or jump. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, where you started from. Arms reach straight up, this time ribs in. Stand all the way out, palms together. Exhale, Hadasana Samastiti. Hands down beside you. We take 1 more, slight variation this time, a little bit quicker. Cross your thumbs, bend your knees. Come on up. Same thing here. Ribs want to come out. Whoosh them in, tailbone draws down. Head forward, arms back, but not doing this. Keep it all in, bend down deeper. 2, you should be able to see your toes. And 1, exhale, fold. Warmth, inhale, halfway. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg inhale. Open it up. Come forward, knee to nose. 1 more, right leg, open it up. Come forward, this time step it all the way through. Warrior 1, just 1 breath. Inhale, lift the chest. This time cross the thumbs, pull the thumbs apart, spread the fingers, ribs in, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. If you need an extra breath anywhere, take it in your own time. Left leg inhale. Open the hips. Come forward, knee to nose. And take it back. Open the hips. Come forward, step it forward. Warrior 1, inhale, 1 big breath, inhale. Then cross the weird thumb, yeah, the thumb that feels a bit strange. Bend down, spread your fingers. Head forward, ribs in, tail down, energy in the right foot. 2. Pull the thumbs apart, exhale down. Step back silently, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Take 5 breaths here. And then give yourself a little child's pose. When you take your child's pose, rest your arms down beside you so your shoulders can curl. Relax your forehead and just take a few breaths there. Once you find your child's pose, can you find that space of santosha? Can you find that space where you're content with exactly where you are? No judgment, just breathing. So take a few more moments there. And we're going to move into a nice little flow. We're going to repeat twice. Nice and quick. And then we'll find our final flow, which will give us a bit of a balance, a bit of a hip. And then it'll bring us to the floor. Take 2 more breaths. Rest when you're asked to rest. Let yourself be soft. And you'll straighten your arms back out. Unfold. Downward dog. Your home, your friend. Up you go. Push into the hands, tailbone high. Okay, so we're going to go Vira 1, Vira 2. So warrior 1, warrior 2. Inhale, right leg lifts up, stretch. Scoot it straight through. Use your center. Step it forward. Warrior 1, inhale, back foot 45. Good. Then we're going to open straight up, warrior 2. Bend your front knee, reach through your hands. Find your stability, bend your front knee deeply. Front knee wraps backwards, inner thighs wrap this way, underneath. Reach through your fingers. Good. Okay, from here, reverse but a little funky one. So reach your left arm forward and your right arm back. You're reaching through both your hands as much as you can. This front leg will want to straighten, keep it bent deeply. Reach through your hands. Now pull your ribs back towards your spine every exhale. So inhale, exhale, ribs pull back. Keep the arms both energizing, look underneath your top arm. If it ever is too much on your neck, let your head be completely free. 2. And 1. Come back, warrior 2. Then we go funky right angle. So the right arm reaches back and the left arm reaches over. So reaching through both your hands, focus on wrapping this right hip underneath you as far as you can. Maybe look underneath the left arm. Breathe. Same again. Inhale, space. Exhale, ribs pull back to spine. 2. Feel the burn in the right hip. And 1. Come back, warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to the floor. Step the right hip foot back halfway. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Now we're not doing anything crazy here. Just lean the weight forward so the shoulders are over the wrist. Lift the left leg up. If you're a handstander, you're more than welcome to go right up. Otherwise, just transfer the weight. Little flicks. 3. 1. 2. Just gently. 3. Step on back. Take a vinyasa. Or just take a downward dog. Just work where you need to. Honor your body in your practice today. Not yesterday, not last week, not what you hope to be able to do in 10 years' time, but exactly what your body needs to do now with control, integrity, and contentment. Same sequence, second side. Left leg inhale, lift it up. Step it all the way forward, Virabhadrasana 1. So that's that warrior 1, back foot 45, inhale, scoot it on up. Steady in the legs. Open out, warrior 2. Really make sure you're nice and solid. Front heel in line with the middle of the back foot. Now from here, all this from hips down stays exactly the same. Keep that front knee bent, reach the right arm forward, reach the left arm back. Stretch through both your arms. Wrap the left hip underneath you as far as you can without straightening the knee. Breathe. 2. With the exhale, the ribs pull back towards the spine to stay connected through your center. And 1. Take a right angle, Parshvakonasana, a variation. Left arm forward, right arm reaches. 3. Left arm back, right arm forward. Wrap the left hip underneath you. Breathe. 2. And 1. Back, warrior 2. Hands cartwheel to the earth. Back heel lifts. Left foot steps back halfway. So get that steady there now. Transfer the weight forward, shoulders are over the wrist. Right leg lifts up. Gentle transfer, just gentle. 1. 2. Last 1. 3. Step back. Vinyasa, or you can just go straight back to downward dog. Just play with wherever you need to be today. Find your downward dog and take 5 breaths. We're going to take a repeat. If you're struggling, child's pose, yeah? Otherwise, we're going straight into what we just did, a little bit quicker. 1 breath each movement, and we're just going to do 1 flick for your handstand, and then that's it. Okay, so we're in downward dog. We go right leg first. Your body knows what's happening this time. Try to flow with it. Right leg inhale, lift it up. Warrior 1, inhale. Back foot 45. Exhale, warrior 2. Take the funky reverse. Left arm forward, right arm back, reach. Good, take the other way. Right arm back, left arm forward. Tadasana, bend your front knee. Come back, warrior 2. Hands down to the floor, lift the back heel, step the right foot back halfway. Transfer the weight forward. Think about strength. 1 flick. Maybe jump the right leg back and vinyasa. Exhale, downward dog. Second side, left leg inhale. Exhale, warrior 1. Back foot 45, push it on up. Open out, warrior 2. Settle on in. Reverse, right arm forward, left arm reaches back. Other way, left arm back, right arm forward. Breathe. Warrior 2. Both hands to the floor. Back heel lifts, left foot back halfway. Lean forward, last chance. 1 jump. Jump back, vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Find your downward dog, find length in that space. Moving to our last standing sequence. Bit of a balance here. This will bring us to the floor. So, nice openness to the hips and along the way as well. Stay committed. Breathe. Always breathe. Inhale, exhale, mouth closed. Find that place where the judgment is no longer. Let's take the right leg up, inhale. With control, you'll gently step it all the way between your hands. This time, keep the back heel up. You're coming straight up into high lunge, inhale. Really steady in both your legs. Bring your hands down to your heart. Good, really steady in the front leg. Just watch for a second. What happens on the inhale is you step straight up, left leg comes around into a number 4, then you bend your right knee. When you're ready, inhale, come on forward. So you'll be in this position, your left leg is across, yeah? Squat down deeply. Make sure your front knee is going backwards behind your toes as you squat, so you start to feel the openness in this hip, and this leg starts to burn. Breathe. Now pull your ribs in and draw your tailbone down. Now, let's take a little twist. So grab hold of the sole of your left foot and twist. Open through your chest. Those a little bit more advanced here, maybe the back of the left elbow can come across the sole of the foot and the palms come together. Fingertips will facing towards me at the front and open through your chest. Keep bending your standing leg. So we're going to take 5 breaths here. If the arm balance is available to you, dragonfly, you're more than welcome. So that just means the hands come down, fingers face forward. Rest your foot. Lean over. Lift your leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come back where you came from. We'll come back to center. Unhook your left leg and you'll step it back into the lunge where you came from. You'll inhale, reach the arms back up. Big amount of space. Exhale, hands back to heart. Let's take the twist back of the left arm across your right knee. Keep your front knee bent, wrap the right hip back and the left hip forward. Push the left elbow and open your chest as much as you can. Option 1, stay here with namaste hands and open your heart. Option 2, straighten your arms out. Make sure your left arm is on the outside of your right knee. Option 3, you can take the bind if you wish. Work where you can. Pull out towards the crown of your head. Push back through your back leg so every part of your body is working. 3 more breaths. Inhale long. Exhale, pull the ribs back, all the air is out. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, release your hands down either side of your front foot. Come onto your fingertips. Now, just check back. Your feet should be hip width apart, even though they're at different ends of the mat. So maybe you need to shuffle your right foot back a little bit. You're going to need that space in a second. On your fingertips, round your spine a little bit. Find as much space as you can between the floor and your belly, and then just step your left foot through the hole. Maybe it didn't look like that. It's okay. Come up nice and long in your spine. Marichyasana C. So right hand behind you, left arm extends up, taking a twist, back of the left arm across your right knee. So make sure you're not laying back in the back arm. You want to have your spine as long as you can. Right hand's like a second spine. Now roll your chest around. Keep the left arm bent, or you can straighten it. It's up to you. Your goal here, or your intention, is to draw the belly button around as much as you can. Keep the shoulders soft and breathe. Left foot is active. Two. And one. Bring yourself back to center. Cross your right ankle over your left. Now, for some of you, jumping back through the vinyasa is cool. Some of you just need to put your feet down and step back. Whatever works. High plank vinyasa. Otherwise, just go to downward dog. If you can, jump back chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. So this is where we say thank you that we only have 2 legs. So here comes the second side with the same little twisting sequence. So let's go left leg, inhale, extend it up, find the space. Exhale, step it forward, high lunge. Steady in the legs, inhale, bring it on up. That front leg is now your foundation. Love it, commit to it, bring your hands to your heart. One inhale, the right leg spins around into your number 4. Squat it on down. Good. So bend your standing leg. Make sure that standing knee goes backwards, squat down deep. This knee drops down so the hip starts to open, this hip starts to work. Squat deeply. Now automatically the bum sticks out and the ribs flare. Pull the ribs back so you have to work your center more. Breathe. Now you're going to take the twist. Either just hands and all you're doing is spinning your chest around, or maybe the elbow comes down. So if you're coming into the arm balance, you really have to get the back of this arm down completely and then just work the twist to start with. The more you get the twist, the more you open your hips. So with all arm balancing, it's so important to use the core. But when we want to do more fancy ones, we have to have openness in the hips and the rest of the body as well. So maybe the hands come down facing towards the front. Lean across. Maybe then the other leg lifts up. Breathe. 2. And 1. Gently come back if you're down. Now you're going to unfold your right leg and scoot it back into your lunge. Inhale the arms. Space. Exhale, take the twist. Right elbow comes across. So get in there as far as you can. Palms together. So you're always in a twist, letting your chest open as much as you can. So you're leaning backwards as far as you can and pulling your belly around. Option 1, stay. Option 2, extend. If you have your block, you can put your block under your hand. If you wish, lift the top arm up. Breathe there. Or take the bind, if that's good for you at this stage. Breathe and open your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Fire up the back leg. Just know you're coming to the floor in a second, so use the legs as much as you can. Good. Hands down. One hand either side of the foot. Make sure you've got hip width, so you've got space on this side, left on the inside of your foot, and then scoot the right leg all the way through. And sit down. Beautiful. Okay, Marichyasana C, so our little twist, ground the left foot, left hand behind you. So same again, you can always use your block here if you need to put your hand on the block to create more length. Right hand lifts up. Inhale. Exhale, spin it on in. Feel the belly twist around as much as you can, and then open your chest without letting your shoulder come beside your ear, so open both sides. Flex the right foot. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Breathe. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Come back to center. This time cross your left over your right. So for most of us, one foot is a little bit unco. This is my unco side. So try it. Hands down. Jump back. Vinyasa. If you can't jump back, it's a process, yeah? It's not the final pose. Just get back however you can. Downward dog, 5 breaths. And then you're going to take a child's pose. A well-earned one. As we come down, let's put our knees apart, toes together. And rest it on back. We'll do a nice little release through the shoulders here before we come to a final little bit of back bending on our tummy. And then we're on the home stretch. So, take your block out in front of you. For those that have a little bit
broader in the shoulders, you might need maybe 2 blocks or 2 books, whatever you have at home. Bring your knees back together. One of my favourite shoulder releases here. So you're going to put your elbows on the block. Put your palms together. So if you can see me, elbows on the block, palms together. Then you drop your head down as far as you can. When you do that, if you don't feel much, it means you've got to walk your knees back a little bit further. So the more you walk your knees back, the more you'll feel. Maybe your head touches the floor. Just keep your fingers reaching towards the ceiling to start with. If you don't feel anything, walk your knees back further. Once again, if you have flexibility in your lower back and your ribs start to pop out, you'll notice I say ribs flaring a lot because so many people do it. Maybe if you close your ribs back here, you'll actually feel a little bit more through your shoulders. I know for me, if I pull my ribs back in, I feel all through my shoulders and my back a whole lot more. Take 2 more breaths here. Just letting all the tension in that part of your body release. Now you'll take the thumbs towards your neck, so bend your elbows a little bit more and feel the stretch change now to underneath the armpits a little bit. Head is completely heavy. Breathe through the sides of the body as that freedom comes. So yoga is a practice. It's not a yoga class or a yoga session, it's a yoga practice. So every time we find space and we find the energy and the commitment to be on the mat, we have this opportunity to reach our potential, to grow, to change, and to find santosha. Release the hands. Take your block out and then just shuffle back to your normal child's pose at the back of your mat. Keep your arms reaching forward. Look forward between your hands and slither and slide your body all the way through, coming forward onto your tummy. Good. Come your arms into Sphinx, so elbows directly underneath your shoulders, hands directly out in front of your elbows. Just push your chest forward and open through the front of your heart. So start to work your upper back to open through your sternum. And let's just turn the head to the right. As you're on the right, pull your left shoulder back as far as you can so you really work the upper back. And then roll the chin to the chest. And then turn your head over the left shoulder, pull the right shoulder back, breathe. Good, feel the shoulders work and open. Come back to center. And exhale, lower down, pull your hands back to where they would be for Cobra, so elbows are up like chicken wings. Then peel the chest up and open here. So no locking of the arms, so you don't want to feel like this. You actually want to roll your shoulders back and bend your elbows a bit, push your chest forward. No matter how high you are, maybe you're just here. It's all the same. Breathe. Try not to squeeze your bum too much. Make it about your upper back, not your lower back. 2. As soon as it's in your lower back, come down lower. And 1. Exhale slowly down. Last variation here, hands behind your back. Interlace your palms. Roll your shoulders open. Keep your forehead down and just roll your shoulders and lift your hands away from your bottom. Breathe there for a few moments for your shoulders opening. And now you're going to pull the back of your skull upwards. So not your chin forward, the back of your skull up. So your chest lifts, the back of your skull lifts. Maybe your head lifts just a little bit, the back of your neck stays on. Keep the feet down and breathe into the chest. 2. And 1. Exhale slowly down. Relax the shoulders, turn your head. So no one really likes poses like this. Back bends from the floor are not usually comfortable. You find it hard to breathe. So in this moment, just be grateful you don't have to talk at the same time. It makes it 1,000 times harder. So we've got one more variation. This time, you're going to grab hold of your heels, bend your heels to your bum, grab hold of the outside of your feet. Dhanurasana, bow pose. So it's a bow, so you need to create tension by pushing your feet back into your hands. So pull your forehead back to center. Same setup, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. Good, the back of the neck is long, not jutting forward like this. It's not about the head, keep the neck long. Now, as you lift your chest up, push your feet backwards and up at the same time. Good, so you can flex your feet or point your toes, make it your choice. Feet back and up. Try to keep the little square between your lower ribs and your hips on the earth. Open through your chest, use your legs as well. Breathe, 2. Right into your chest. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly down. Relax your shoulders, turn your head the other way. Soften down completely. Let your toes turn in, your heels turn out. And take that moment to really surrender. So yoga is this energy between effort and ease. Here is the ease. That was the effort.
Take a few more breaths. And then draw yourself back to child's pose when you're ready. So gently bring your hands, pull your bottom back. Just take a little child's pose there. And we're going to come back into downward dog, unfold. Good. Roll forward, high plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale with this beautiful open in the chest. Peel it open. Take an extra breath there. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Find a little release through the shoulders and the back. Come forward, high plank, and let yourself come all the way back to the earth again. Good. Right arm across the front of your body. As close as you can. Left arm in front of that, palms facing up. Just let yourself hang down for a few breaths here. Your head relax over your arms as best you can, and shimmy your arms back towards your chest. Relax through your shoulders. Beautiful for openness through the shoulders. Let the neck be free. And you're going to take your left hand and place it on your right hand. Bring your left knee out to the side. Extend your left arm to the sky. Now let your left arm come all the way across as far as you can, but keep this left knee down on the floor. Maybe you hold it with your right hand and give it traction by pulling down and across. Extend out through your left shoulder. So you're trying to pull your left shoulder away and shimmy your right shoulder underneath you and spin your chest towards the ceiling. Inhale, length of the spine. Exhale, ribs draw back towards the spine so you feel that twist more. All the time, this center is able to be part of the practice. And we're not concerned about the pose looking like anything. Instead, we all feel the same thing. 2. And 1. Good. Both legs straight. Come back to your belly. And then you're going to swap sides. The left arm comes across the front of your body first. Right arm in front of that. Palms face up. Shimmy it back towards you. Maybe this side's a little bit different. That's cool. Let the head relax on down. Completely soften your body down. Same again. The toes turn in, the heels turn out so your legs are completely free. And just breathe into the space in the back. Starting to wind down in this practice. Totally important for you to stay present, however. The hardest time usually to stay present in this is this time when we go slower. There's not as many cues, there's more time on your own with your own breath. So try to stay aware of where your mind is. So let's take the twist on the second side. Right hand comes to left palm, right knee drops out to the side. Right arm extends to the sky. Pull the right shoulder back as far as you can. Maybe you bring your left hand to your right knee and pull it across and extend through your right arm. So if your right shoulder doesn't come down, it's not important, yeah? Left shoulder shimmies underneath, right arm extends out. Spinning your whole chest towards the ceiling. Then start to think inhale is the length, exhale is to soften down. Take 2 more breaths. Then come back to center. And you're going to draw yourself back to child's pose one final time. And just take a breath there. And then just take a second to make it your choice of what your body is asking you for now. So at the end of each practice, we always take an inversion of some kind. So if you want to do headstand here, you're all ready for it. If you want to do shoulder stand over onto your bum, lift your legs. If you want to do Viparita Karani with simply the block under your bottom, go for it. So just check out what your body needs and make your way there. So if you're doing headstand, set it on up. If you totally are done and you really just want to hang out, legs up, block under the bottom. If you're at home and you want to put your legs up a wall, that's totally fine as well. Just find a place where the legs are up. Or you just come into your shoulder stand, lift the legs up and hold. Otherwise, headstand. Or if you want to work with me for a second, I'm going to take headstand prep for a few moments. So if you're working on headstand, you haven't done headstand before, let's just try that. Cup your elbows, hands out in front. Ground through the arms. Let's pop the head down, pull the shoulders up, and let's just come into dolphins. Just lift the hips and walk the feet in. And that's all we're going to do. Pull up through the shoulders and just find your steadiness there. So make sure you shouldn't let yourself sink onto your head. Pull up through your shoulders so you really find the strength there. Close your eyes wherever you are and just begin to breathe. So about 10 more breaths wherever you are. And start to remember that it's not what this pose that you're in looks like at this point. It is what it feels like. So how do you feel at this moment? Can you feel at that place of detachment? Can you feel at that place where you are totally in this moment and no one can take you away from that? That's liberation, and that's yoga. It's your awareness, your presence. Let's take a few more moments exactly as you are when you come out of child's pose. So when you come at headstand, child's pose. A few breaths. If you're in shoulder stand, work through halasana and slowly lay on your back. So from wherever you are, you're going to make your way to your back. And once you're laying on your back, hug your knees into your chest. A few little twists from side to side. Any freedom you need to find. And then you'll make your way down into Shavasana. So laying flat on your back, palms facing up, legs open hip width, feet flopping to the sides. Make sure you stay warm, jumper on, blanket on, whatever you need. And just settle there. Take your time. If you don't wish to take Shavasana, or if you get to Shavasana and your lower back is uncomfortable, just bend your knees and put the soles of your feet on the floor. And just start to find your breath. Bring yourself back to that space that we began in and recognize how different your body perhaps feels now. Soften the breath. Let's just take 3 rounds of Anattara Kumbhaka here, so breath retention just to finish off. Exhale wherever you are. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath there. And exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. Hold the breath there. Relax through your shoulders and your neck. Exhale. Last time, inhale. This one just hold for as long as feels natural to you. Whenever you need to exhale, let it out through your mouth. The search for security is actually an attachment to the known. The only thing that is known is the past. The known is simply the prison of your past conditioning. The unknown, on the other hand, is the fertile ground of pure creativity and freedom. Take your time to settle in that place. Really take your hands wherever you are and bring your palms together at your heart. Let us find gratitude for the opportunity that we have to practice together. Om Bora Bhuvasvara Tatsavitu Vaneniyam Bhagora Vasyadimahi
Dio Yona Prachodaya. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. May the light from your practice follow you throughout your journey. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Have a beautiful day, evening. If you would like to see more, my website, riannavl.com. Namaste.